Today we're making this beautiful paper snowflake and I'm going to show you how simple and fun it is. Start with a piece of rectangular white printer paper and take one corner, make sure that the corners match up in the sides and fold it into a triangle. And then just cut off the excess paper and that will leave you with a white paper square. Now take your triangle here and fold it in half, carefully matching the corners and the edges to create a smaller triangle. And now we're going to take this triangle and fold it in thirds. Kind of eyeball it and pinch down that center corner, but don't pinch the sides. Flip it over and fold the other side into those thirds, and then make sure that you have your sides lined up well as evenly as you can to fold this part into the thirds. So I kind of just loosely hold it in the center until I know that it's lined up the best I can, and then make firm creases. Now cut off this top part here, that's the excess paper, so that this is all even layers of paper throughout it. Then use your pencil to draw on the design that you are going to be cutting out. When I'm done drawing this, you can pause the screen so that you can match the design to get the same kind of snowflake as I'm doing. If you want to create your own snowflake design, always remember to make sure that your lines need to have a continuous design that goes through the snowflake from side to side. You need to make sure that there's no extra pieces that would get completely cut off. So you want to look and make sure that every part of your design is connected to the rest of it and connects through these edges, because the edges are going to be the two sides, the left and the right, are going to be the different parts of your snowflake. It's good to also mark off the parts that you are going to be cutting. It helps make it easier. So then be sure when you are cutting to cut out all those spots that you shaded out, and to make sure to use very sharp scissors. Having good paper cutting scissors makes this so much easier since there are many layers of paper that you are cutting through. The other tip is to hold the paper layers very firmly between your thumb and your other fingers so that they don't slide around, because you really want to make sure that your geometry is even and balanced and symmetrical. And if the pages kind of slide around while you're cutting, then that can make a kind of funny but quirky and still beautiful paper snowflake. And of course, remember that every snowflake is unique, so it's okay to have them come out a little funny. Now, when you're done cutting it, the fun part is getting to open the snowflake and see your final design. As I open the snowflake carefully, I do pinch and flatten out each of the folds, and then it's really great to get to see this beautiful final design of the paper snowflake. You can press it flat with your fingers. You can also put it under a book for a little while to help flatten it out, but I do like the kind of dynamic folded energy of it. I think it's very beautiful, and you can make your own paper snowflakes too.